Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron, and welcome to what I believe to be the final episode. Based on what I remember from my initial playthrough of this, I don't think there's very much of the game left, and I think this is the last major segment. I think so. Yeah, in this episode, we're just going to pretty much wrap up the game. So, let's see. In the last episode, we saved King Carl by shooting food into his mouth with a food launcher on the rocket. We went through the Flurp factory, stopped Negatron's Black Flurp production, stopped Herman. And in this episode, we are going to be stopping all of the robotic dinosaurs that are rampaging around the town. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight in. Okay, so here we are. Right, radar will be very useful here. Yeah, that'll be very useful here. Okay, so basically, let's have a look here. Okay, yeah, so the controls are exactly the same as in last episode with King Carl. Just again, it's the arrow keys to move. It's the arrow keys to move. It's the left mouse button to shoot water balloons. The right mouse button to speed up to boost, and the T key to reverse. So the controls are exactly the same as in Jimmy Neutron 1 and is in last episode, so without further ado, let's start taking out the dinosaurs. So there's 9 dinosaurs here, as you can see here. So just keep shooting them until the health bar goes down, pretty sure. And yeah, occasionally you might need to turn around as well. Keep an eye on the neutron consumption as well. And obviously how much damage you take. Oh, there's the dino chasing Carl. Okay, let's go and get the rapid fire. That'll come in handy. Okay, so just okay. Okay, let's turn around. Let's do a bit of a Yui. Okay, now we'll get it. That's a perfect shot. So a lot of the time, it's just literally trying to angle yourself with the dinosaurs, pretty much. And once again, I'm still having to alternate between the T key and the arrow keys. Still doesn't feel right, still doesn't feel natural, still feels weird. But I'm a little more used to it thanks to the last episode. Anyway, so there's another dinosaur, so just keep, okay, turn around. It's a little less awkward than it was before. But yeah, just keep doing this. Turn around. And I think I got him. Okay, let's get another radar because I think that might run out soon. Yep, I got him. Okay. And there's Miss Fowl. Okay. It would be nice if she like kind of waved as we went past. Then again, you know, I suppose there's a bit more pressing stuff on her mind right now. Okay, so there's 7 dinos left. It's a case of where are they? Okay, so there's 2 up ahead. I think there's there's that one. I think there's still the pterodactyl about as well. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's see. Turn around. Okay. Just wait for the chance. Again, it's just literally a case of waiting, pretty much. Okay, try and get off the ground if you can. Okay, yeah, there's the pterodactyl up there. And it looks like a lot of the dinos are literally just copy and pasted. Like this, it's like literally the same 2 or 3 dinos, just copy and pasted. It would have been nice if we actually got the actual dinosaurs like from Jimmy Neutron 1, just because obviously it's using similar assets from the previous game, which is always nice when that happens. Okay, that's going to despawn. And now there's literally just 2 dinosaurs left. Let's turn around. Okay, so it's literally just... Wait, hang on. Okay, now there's 6. Hang on. Is it counting down or up? I can't tell. Is it like... 6 dinosaurs left or 6 in total that we've got? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, turn around. Boost. Turn around. Okay, that's helpful. I wish I'd known about that last episode, but okay. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Boost. Yeah, get used to doing that. Okay, turn around. Okay. Right, so now we've got 5. Okay, there's the museum. Turn around. Need a little bit of a higher altitude to get the pterodactyl. Actually, I think I'm at like max height. Get back here, you. Come on. Stop missing all my shots. Okay, where is it now? Come here, you stupid pterodactyl. Okay. I kind of like the fact they expanded. Like, this is downtown, but it's not the same downtown that we saw in Jimmy Neutron 1. It's a lot bigger. Should be in here, in this area, I think. Oh, okay, I see him. I see him. I see him. And hey, there's the candy bar. I was right. It's not just for a cutscene. Okay, right. So here's the candy bar. Might as well go for this one. Oh, that poor Sporkles guy. Like, honestly, these poor guys are having the worst day. Yeah, so see, we're seeing some familiar stuff from Jimmy Neutron 1 because near the candy bar we did see that shop, like the King's shop. Hang on, let me try and boost. Okay, there's another pterodactyl. We'll get there in a minute. But yeah, see that King shop, we saw that in Jimmy Neutron 1 as well. Okay. Okay, you're safe now. Okay, so I think it's free. Oh god, oh god. Oh, that scared me. I did not see that dinosaur coming. Okay, right. So let's just get a good distance here. Oh, there's Retroland. That would have been another nice Easter egg as well if we actually got to go and see that. Okay. Okay, so just fire at the dino. Turn around, launch. Then turn around again. Oh god, oh god. Okay, I need to put some distance between me and the T-Rex. Or the robotic T-Rex. So launch over here. And, okay. Now I'll get him. Oh god! Okay, so that's that one down. I think there's 2 left, I think. I think I was right. It was like the number of dinos left. Okay, so where next? I know there's a pterodactyl somewhere. In fact, there it is. Okay, so it's just 2 pterodactyls then. Okay, but it's literally just the same 3 dinos, like copy and pasted. Like, could you seriously not think of any more like dinosaur type? Because there's tons. Like you know, there's Brachiosaurus, there's Parasaurolophus. There's tons of like. I mean, sure, you know, T-Rex. T-Rex. You know, sure, those are the most famous ones, but there's other ones as well. Like, did you seriously need to just use the same 3 ones over and over again? Okay, there's 1 left. Where is it? It's another pterodactyl. If I can hear it screech again, I might have an indication of where it is. Okay, I see it. I see it. But first, I might want to get... Okay, can I please get that? Oh god, how risky is this? Is this a gamble coming through here? Okay, never mind. Okay, right. Let's get that pterodactyl. And after that, this should be the end of the last episode, if I remember correctly. Okay. Okay, here it comes. Right. Okay. I need to orientate myself a little bit. Okay, turn around. Okay, now we'll get him. Yeah, I think the pterodactyls are the worst ones just because they're flying. And it's a little harder to get them, I think. Okay, radar. We've still got a decent bit of radar left, I think. But it's good to see we've got, like, multiple radar spots if we need to replenish. Okay. And oh yeah, we've already got all the inventions, by the way. The last invention was to defeat Herman. Okay, so let's see here. Come on, pterodactyl. Okay, we've almost got him. Just, yeah, all those shops were in Jimmy Neutron 1. Which, it's nice to see some carryover. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a bit of control issues here. Like, the mouse and keyboard really isn't, like, it's you know, it shows its age. Like, I'm really struggling to pilot right now. Okay, right, we've almost got him. We've almost got him. Okay, where is he? Where's that pterodactyl? Okay, there it is. You will not escape me. Black Flurp. Wow, he's already replaced. I think that was meant to be Purple Flurp, but he's just put black over it. Okay, where's this? Okay, there he is. Come on. You will not escape me. If I can just hit him. If I can just hit him just once, that'll be enough. Actually, more than just once, but you get the idea. Right now I'm having a difficult... Yeah, it's piloting is very difficult right now. If it looks difficult, that's because it is. Controls are definitely showing their age. Okay, there we go. Got him.
I did it! It's finally over! Oh, no, you goody goofball. It's far from over! I really wish he'd stop laughing like that. It's annoying. You've stopped me for now, Neutron, but I'll be back. And next time, I'll beat you! Don't count on it, Negatron. After all, I am the one and only. So long, Neutron!
Jim?
Yeah, Carl?
So that's the evil you from another dimension?
Yep.
Okay, aren't you gonna stop him?
Nope.
Why not?
Simple. I planned a little surprise for him when I was trapped in his dimension.
What kind of surprise?
Let's just say he'll be busy for a while. What? Ah! Neutron must have changed my return coordinates! Herman! Release me from this cage at once!
Negative. You won't fool me this time, Neutron. The Herminator is too smart for you.
What? No! It's me, you metal moron!
Yeah, sure. That's a good one. Ha ha ha. Hasta la vista, Jimmy.
Ah! Herman!
Test subject. Oh, right, of course. It sent me right back to the beginning. Of course, I forgot it does that. Okay, anyway, so that's pretty much where I'm going to leave this last episode for now, because as soon as I press the enter key, it's going to throw me straight into a new game, but that's pretty much it. Actually, how's my timer doing? Okay, 3 minutes left. That was, I mean, I wasn't expecting to have, like, that much, yeah, I wasn't expecting, it to be, like, take forever, but I wasn't expecting to be done that quickly. Okay, I suppose now is a good time for me to talk about my overall thoughts on the game as per usual. So, okay, generally I don't really have much to say in terms of, you know, just because of the game as a whole, I don't really have much to say. Because I don't really... I've only beaten this once compared to Jimmy Neutron. Like, Jimmy Neutron 1, I've played to death as a kid multiple times, so I know what I'm doing that one. This one, I don't have as much experience with. But I would say that already, it's a far better game than Jimmy Neutron 1. I mean, sure, Jimmy Neutron 1 had, nostalgia for me, but, if you look, you can see, like, improvements here and there. For example, I said this in the first episode, the character models are a lot more expressive than in Jimmy Neutron 1, just the movements, the animations, like Jimmy, like, looking around and stuff, and how his face, his face shows a little bit more expression than in Jimmy Neutron 1. Like, it's obvious there's some improvement. Obviously, it's not a whole lot of range, but it's better than what we've got in Jimmy Neutron 1. Let's see, what else? The music, once again, is pretty generic and not particularly memorable, all things considered. I mean, again, this is a game. This is an early PC game from the early 2000s, so it's, I'm not expecting too much. Again, PC gaming was in its infancy back then, and console games are the more console games are more like were like your triple A titles back then, and then PC games were just like a little indie sandbox type project in comparison, where it's not as much not as much focus, a lot shorter. You can beat it a lot quicker. Overall mechanics are much simpler. Things are very, very different back then. But yeah, there's some improvements compared to Jimmy Neutron 1, like the animations and all that. The music is still pretty generic, all things considered. It's nice to see some crossover between Jimmy Neutron 1 and this, like some of the buildings, like some of the assets, some of the things that we see here and there. It's nice to see some familiar ground as well, some new things. Like, again, with downtown, it's a new area for downtown, but we still have a few recognizable landmarks, like the candy bar, for example. What else? Gameplay, I'd say, like, the gameplay is a little bit better. Like, the mouse, I'd say, like, you're definitely using the mouse a lot more in this one. Like, the last one, you'd be using the keyboard a lot more, just because you'd be using the scooter, or you'd be using the invisibility a lot more, whereas here you're using the water balloon launcher a lot more, and you kind of have to use the mouse for that one, just because it's difficult to get accuracy with the mouse, with the keyboard. It's a lot easier to get accuracy with a mouse, and you really need accuracy if you're going to hit those bots or whatever. It's this game definitely relies. Okay, my time is going off, but this game definitely relies a lot more on it relies a lot more on mouse than it does on keyboard. Like, sure, the keyboard's still used a fair bit, and there's times where you're like alternating between various controls on the keyboard, like I was doing a little while ago in last episode with the arrow keys and T. So there's so I feel like both the mouse and the keyboard got an equal amount of use throughout the game. What else can I say? Okay, so I did also say this at the start. Already, I'd say the villain for this one, Jimmy Negatron, is a much better villain than the Fleet Commander, because the Fleet Commander in the first game was, well, he didn't do anything. Like, throughout the whole game, he didn't really do anything, like, directly. Like, sure, he, beamed up a few people on board his ship, but the thing is, I feel like unless you're aboard his ship, unless you're in his territory, he won't do anything to you. Like, he didn't even send, I feel like he should have, I feel like he should have sent more of his like Yokian grunts down to Earth. Just to, I feel like the game might have been a little bit better if there was more sections with the Yokians, like, because we only had a couple invisibility sections here throughout the game and only one shrinking section. So I feel like maybe some more sections of the Yokians on Earth might have made things interesting, and maybe have a final boss with the fleet commander like in space or something, like having a little airship battle or something in space with the fleet commander, just something, you know, just because the whole thing of like, the dreaded fleet commander, release my people, you know, just the whole thing of just shrinking his lieutenant and then just saying prepare we scramble. It's just, you know, it's really, really anticlimactic when you think about it. You know, he's meant to be like the main villain, the main bad guy, and he's not all that threatening or intimidating or didn't even do that much. Whereas Negatron, from episode 1, Negatron was a lot more hands-on, a lot more involved. Like, he was causing trouble as early as episode 1. You know, the fleet commander, the worst he did was nearly blow up the power plant, and that was, again, towards the end game. Whereas Negatron, again, think of all the evil things he did. Like he you know, changed a bunch of the exhibits in the museum to be a little more dangerous. You know, the whole sandstorm exhibit and stuff, the mummy bot, the floor tiles disappearing beneath you. He's done a lot of evil stuff here. And even then, he was brainwashing, you know, he brainwashed Cindy with the black flurp stuff. And so already, I'd say he's a much, much, much better villain than the fleet commander could ever hope to be. And it's just a shame that we're never going to get more games like this. I mean, it was pretty ambitious, you know, because the game's not just called Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron. If you look at the title, if you look at the thumbnail, like if you look at my thumbnail and the full title of the game, it clearly says The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron. The Adventures of. That's a pretty ambitious title, and I'd say, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe the company wanted to make more sequels like this, but unfortunately went bankrupt before they could do anything with it. That's my best guess, because again, The Adventures of, that's pretty ambitious for a title. But yeah, there's not really much else I can say. I've already talked, I think I've already talked about everything I need to. The gameplay has got a few improvements. It was nice to see some carryover from previous game, like previous adventures and stuff. I do kind of miss the tutorial levels a bit and the music in there. You know, there's a lot more to the game. Like, there's more sections, so it feels a little less repetitive. But yeah, that's about it in terms of what I have to say. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this final episode for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. To those who are joining for the first time, my name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku. It is a pleasure to meet all of you who are joining. Yeah, I have an introduction video. On the homepage of my YouTube channel for anyone who wants to get to know me a little better. It's got basic information about me, likes, dislikes, interests, personality, stuff like that. So anyone who wants to get to know me a little better, go and check that out. There's also links to other stuff on there as well, such as my status of Let's Plays and my schedule as well. Speaking of schedule, I upload 5 days a week at 2 p.m. UK time GMT, randomly alternating between a few games at a time. So right now I'm struggling a little bit because I've just finished the Maw and I've just finished this. So I have got plans. I've got plans for another couple series, but I'm waiting on ink so I can print out my notes. I might have to print them out by hand. We'll have to see what happens. But typically the idea is I'll jump back and forth between a few games at a time to keep variety. And once something finishes, I will have something to replace it. But yeah, that's about where I'm going to leave this final video for now, this final episode. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't think there's going to be any extras here, just because, just like Jimmy Neutron 1, there's no place to really go back for extras. So that's so I think the next time you see a video from me, well, unless of course it's another episode of Undertale, it's I think I'm going to be starting fresh with 2 new series, one to replace them all and one to replace this. But again, that's where I'm going to leave all of this for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys in my next Let's Play, whatever it may be. Until then, have a good day, you guys.